Are we rolling this for? What's up, guys? It's your boy McKinley Crain here, and today I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free movie review of the movie that I just watched earlier today. That movie is Vampires vs. the Bronx. So, this movie stars Jaden Michael as Miguel, Gregory Diaz Four as Louis, and Chris Red as Andre. All of which are excellent in this movie. So, they're all like three friends who live in the Bronx, which is basically like a, a not very wealthy part of like a town in this movie. And what happens is like this these vampires move it, like, try to, like, and these vampires who, like, pose as a real estate company, who also like technically own the real estate company, like pose, just they they come to the Bronx to try to take it over and build like a vampire nest or whatever. So yeah, vampires come to the Bronx. And so it's up to the three main characters to try to stop these vampires and get rid of them. And this is just a really fun movie. I had a lot of I had a lot of I had a I had a really good time watching it. It's 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 only like an hour and 26 minutes, so it's not that long. I think it was actually originally supposed to be released in theaters because this is a Netflix original movie, but like, it had like, it was also made by Universal. So, and that usually doesn't happen when it's like straight to Netflix. Like that usually happens when it's like a Netflix movie, but like it's released through theatrically, like The Hitman's Bodyguard. Anyway, so I love this movie. I had a great time. It was really fun. It was really funny too. This is a horror comedy, by the way. So yeah, just giving you guys the idea of what it was like. The film has a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's for critics, of course, and it has like a 46% for audiences. And I definitely agree more with the critics on this one. Anyway, so I just had a really good time watching this movie. This movie has like a couple twists and turns in it. It's just a really enjoyable film, and there are even some my bad, references to other movies about vampires in there. Like Blade, there's like a couple references to the 1998 or 97, I forgot which year it came out. Marvel movie Blade with Wesley Snipes that I love. Yeah. And this movie honestly kind of reminds me of a movie that came out like uh, nearly like 6 years ago that I saw a few years ago. That was sort of like this, which was like Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. It just kind of reminds me of like this one. There's like a lot of similar like themes and stuff, and there's like a lot of similar stuff in here. It's not a knockoff, but like these two films are very similar, but they're both great. Anyway, you know, everything in here is great. It's just not 100% great. It's just not masterpiece great. But it is great. Anyway, I'm going to give this movie an 86% out of 100%, which is the equivalent of an A minus. Like, subscribe, join the notification squad. I will return.